This is the Peel P50, the smallest passenger car ever produced. Though it may bear a striking resemblance to Mike Wazowski, unfortunately it never quite gained the international acclaim that Disney's favorite green monster did, and that's for a few different reasons. But before we get into why the P50 failed commercially, first we need to understand why it was created in the first place. Produced by the Peel Engineering Company from the Isle of Man, a manufacturer that was primarily known for making fiberglass boats and motorcycle fairings, the P50 wheezed onto the automotive scene in 1962 with a total body size of 54 inches in length, 41 inches in width, and 47 inches in height, sporting a 49cc DKW single-cylinder moped engine, allowing a possible top speed of a blistering 37 miles per hour, which is about the fastest you want to go in this thing, considering that it only had 3 wheels. The car, which was advertised as being able to haul a single passenger and a bag of groceries, came in at an astoundingly low weight of only 130 pounds, meaning that the presence of a driver more than doubled the weight of the vehicle in most cases. Initially released with a 3-speed manual transmission, the P50 had no reverse gear, though it was fitted with an exterior handle that the driver could use to physically pull or push the car if needed. As you might expect, the P50 is also one of the cheapest cars to ever be produced, with a price tag of only 198 pounds upon release. Adjusting for inflation, that equates to about 3,500 pounds, or around $4,450 in today's money. Some of the major bonuses to the P50, and the reason that any were sold at all, was the fact that you could get over 100 miles per gallon and park pretty much anywhere, as well as the fact that the small engine and body legally designated the car as a 3-wheeled moped, meaning that consumers in certain countries weren't required to obtain full driving licenses in order to operate one. As for the downsides, well, there were plenty. Considering its small size, especially in comparison to other cars on the road, the P50 was a death sentence in the event of a crash. In addition, assuming you stood at anything over 5 feet tall, to say that the interior felt cramped would be an understatement, as there wasn't enough room to put reasonable distance between driver and engine. Often the passenger could feel the heat of the single cylinder as it turned its way down the road. These issues, combined with the fact that they honestly just look ridiculous, led to the discontinuation of the car in 1966, with a total number of only 47 ever produced. However, the story of the Peel P50 doesn't end there. Following a Top Gear segment about the P50 in 2008, the public began to take a keen interest in this strange little vehicle. 2 years later, in 2010, a couple of guys named Gary Hillman and Faisal Khan purchased Peel Engineering and reinstated manufacturing the P50 after making an appearance on the show Dragon's Den, pricing these modernized pieces of history at an enthusiast tag of around £14,000. Still in production today, the external appearance of the new P50 is almost identical to the original model. However, significant mechanical modifications have been made to the suspension, steering, and drivetrain, along with the addition of a fully functional reverse gear in order to ensure compliance with today's road legal standards. Their current production line consists of petrol models equipped with a 49cc 4-stroke engine, as well as electric models installed with an electric moped motor. Both variants offer a top speed of approximately 28 miles an hour, and are sold in various countries around the globe via custom order. Today, you can simply order one online, either pre-assembled or in pieces, as well as other similar micro cars from the same company, such as the Trident or the P50 Cabrio. Hilarious as it may be, the ability for Peel to make a comeback signals that there is very clearly an appetite for these sort of microcars, even if it comes from an audience looking for a bit of fun as opposed to a genuinely efficient commuter car. Thanks for watching. Please check out my video on Midtown Madness 3 on screen now and linked in the description below. I shouted it out in the last video, but YouTube continues to hide it from my subscribers, so I figure there's no harm in manually driving more traffic to it myself, but I won't mention it anymore after this video. Maybe. Thanks again and goodbye.